I'm Livecold, and this is Someone Stole My Lunch. This was created for Nano Reno 2022, and it's a little office game, and somebody stole your lunch, which is a terrible thing to do, because lunch is great, and you should never steal somebody's lunch, and if you do, you're a terrible person. Anyways, let's get into it. My lunch! The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. This must be management's doing again. They said it's to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. But what type of cafe only has one coffee machine? They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decide against it. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. My only saving grace is lunchtime. And today is special. Any other day I would have gone out into the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. My weary coworkers also have to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. But why should I suffer alongside them? What awaits me behind these fridge doors is my masterpiece, my katsudon. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantry. Double fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce. All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. God, that sounds so good, and maybe it's just because I haven't eaten lunch yet, but that sounds so good. Oh my god. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my pork? That's what that is. Fork. My fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. I think the italicized words have something to do with something. With a happy hum, I walk over to the fridge. The shelves are emptier around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. Despite the bowl's innocent pink coloring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. Oh, of course, God. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something off. Sauce stains the sides of the bowl's lip. Did I spill it on the way to work? Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclip the lid. It's gone. My thick cut of fried pork. My egg slurry of dashi and stuffed onions. My fluffy steamed rice. All gone. Only I cannot talk today. Oh my god. Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this the work of a thief? Wait, no, I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake? But this morning I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. What should I do about this thief? Quit your job. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground. The trash can is next. With a firm kick, it flips over and empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door's hinge and aim it squarely at the employee of the month frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered in sweat. Sedentary office workers can only do so much. I stomp to my cubicle and hastily write up my 2 weeks' notice to Human Resources, though who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm at the front door, I'm never coming back. Hooray! That's the only ending. That's the only option. Like, if somebody eats your tonkatsu, like, that is your only option. Tonkatsu's the sauce. Anyways, if somebody eats your food and you've spent that much time on it, that is the only option, let's be real. Very bad. I don't care. That's the only option. Anyways, let's do this again. Okay, I've made it back to the choices. I'd say give up. Go to your little bistro. You know, just go to your bistro. I can only give up. Whoever it is, how would I even find them? Filling a paper cup with stale cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. The next day. My lunch got stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. They're probably more happy to eat than I am sad to be hungry. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. So let it be. Enlightened, I continued to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten, and I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. That's so upsetting. That's really upsetting. Oh my god. I mean, me too. Like, I hate confrontation. I would never, like, I would just, like, also do the same thing. Because confrontation is bullshit and no thank you. But god, man. That's so upsetting. Very bad. Well. Time to go through it again, baby. We gotta report this to HR. It's my lunch, dude. My lunch. The most rational decision is to report it to Human Resources. I check out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Hello, this is Kale of Human Resources. How may I help you? Hi, Kale. I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours on company property? Yes and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Kale. An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Kale hangs up before I can say any more. Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Nobody likes Kale. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. The next day. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made mapo tofu. How did I make it again? Ah. Well. Okay. Sichuan peppercorns. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan pepper? I am butchering that, I'm sure. The thick red oil of the bean paste, the firm, bouncy texture of the cubed tofu, with an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one is different. I've spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground peppercorn and chili. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye. You know, fair enough, good die. I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red powdery explosion awaits them. 5 hours later. Lunchtime arrives and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different? I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is what the fuck? Like, that's much spice and it's gone? It's empty, but how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton? Wait, if someone ate my super spicy Sichuan mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. With the remaining minutes of my break, I looked far and wide for the mysterious red-lipped caper. But to no avail, my pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company. Wearing lipstick. I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour. Great. The next day. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. That's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. A big steamed fish head simmered in a thick, milky curry sauce, sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplants flowed around, succulent, bouncy fish cheek, and a big sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. A vibrant, comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week. But will it survive until my break? That thief is still out on the route, loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand, my last course of action. What should I do? Fridge note. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult after all. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room. They think that if we see it, we'll continue working during our break. None of my coworkers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does decrease throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. You? Stop. I will. You. Stop. I will starve. After the note is done, I secure it with magnets. Now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. Are you kidding me? I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the paper, dry paper as it grazes my tongue. Wow, tasty. The next day. It's been 4 days. I'm in the break room holding today's lunch. This time it'll be different. I will succeed. These thefts will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear it on my health insurance. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out the room. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl. A pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then reacts as he turns around. Nothing. Saw there were new coffee filters. Bet management repurposed the coffee paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm really not that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, buddy? Bo. I smile at him as he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? How's that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me you drink it, that slimy brown water. Not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate yourself. 3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days. Actually, what did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. You come to the break room often? At this exact time, every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? Yes. I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too. I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all co-workers, aren't we? I like being alone. Sales provide me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside. I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Maybe you're the frisky type? I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a sidestep, I try to maneuver around the man. But he swiftly blocks my view left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatch mine. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. It must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat. Me? A rat? You stole my lunch. I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. Also, you'll notice that is Mr. Employee of the Month himself. Huh. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousands of employees come by here every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. This guy's a dick. Beep. Well, Mr. Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites. How did you know? Do you take me for a fool? The company plasters your face on the walls. Like right before. I noticed that like immediately, but like he's right there. It's right over there. All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. And so I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. What the fuck? You've got no standards, bro. On that day, I offered him half of my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I'll cook for you. Okay, I'm listening. Bill, you need for my groceries. Foo. Fine. We would continue discussing our contract over dinner. His treat. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. Me too, honestly. Fair enough. Under a warm candlelight, Bo sits across from me. His long silky hair let loose, an open French window frames his figure like a painting. I knew this was like a what was it? Like a short comment, like a romance video game, but I did not expect this, and I don't know how to feel anymore. God. If only he would shut up. Kale's a dick, glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. Past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky. Hints of a deep sea I hate this. This is making me wildly uncomfortable so fast. Ugh. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So are you ordering soon? Right, food. What do you recommend, Bo? Anything that tastes good. Like meat. Eat vegetables? Tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille. Ratatouille! That's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. Order of red wine with that too. At least you know how to pair wine with steak. How cooked would you like your steak, sir? Well done. God! Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. So how long have you been stealing? A couple of times. It's only food. Stealing. Yeah, it was me stealing food from the fridge. Need help? Should we split tonight's bill? No, I have enough money, just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life? I did have a life, until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. Used to work at an eatery, always ate fresh. And why did you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record. It's at my limit, to be frank with you. One day I met you. Me? Your lunch. Fudge. I've never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate were ham cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Stop talking about the only things I eat. Stop it. I need you to stop right now. I need you to stop looking at my fridge. Depressing, I know. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's ham and cheese sandwiches. Actually, technically turkey or chicken. And then cream cheese bagels or cereal for breakfast. Ham and cheese and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. You told me I could leech off you now. For a price. My wallet is your wallet. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What? It looks like he's about to grab my hand, but he avoids me. Picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back with him. How often do you pound? I hate this. I am deeply uncomfortable. The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what reason? To inspect your goods? Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. My fridge? Aren't I paying for your groceries? Right, of course. Take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. I'm so uncomfortable. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realized something crucial. Forgot, Bo, what's your contact info? Oh, I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name? He hesitates, dragging on the silence. I gaze back with big, watery eyes I learned from dealing with the higher-ups. He finally gives in and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French phase. I'm not actually European. I won't laugh. I'll need it if we're going to work together from now on. So knock on our door. The waiter rolls in a trolley holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's bone apple tea. Bone apple tea. I am in awe. Excellent. Debatable. Maybe it's because I don't know how to deal with romance. Okay. Well, there's that ending. There were a lot more options we didn't make it to. Okay, I gotta get the rest of those. Okay, I'm back. This is the Mapo Tofu. I made it with rat poison. Oh yes, how could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. Take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon that thieving rat will get his just desserts. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It'll be all according to plan. Right after I finished my work for the day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. I went to jail. A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of the damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. Fortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slaps my hand and takes my share from my plate. My lunch has been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmate, there's some good news. Yes? The victim you poisoned survived. What victim? The food thief? Don't say any more, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course. I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. Learn my lesson. Don't try to poison your coworker. Recipe for disaster. See, that's an excellent ending. That is an excellent ending right there. That is the only option. I don't know what else to tell you. That is the only option. Okay, I'm back here. This time it's made of wax. You know the like artist online who makes like the wax melt like foods that look like real food? With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of mapo tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam. The red sauce is made from acrylic and watercolor. I mixed roasted ground peppercorns into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. With the glaze of resin and some patience, the fake wax mapo tofu was completed. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold, only for their plastic spoon to rebound back into their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to try this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. 5 hours later. Lunch quickly arrives, and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. I swear to God, if the bowl was empty and they actually ate the wax. I couldn't keep my excitement down. Despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and... Yeah, yep, yeah, okay, yep, yeah, haha. A scoop, no, 2 scoops were born from the bowl like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension, but something sparks inside me. I return to my desk to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. Oh my God. Me. Wax food. Not the YouTube tutorial audio. I swear. Oh, I can scroll. I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Yeah, I believe it. Oh my God. Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing that travesty, I knew I had talent in the wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corpo life? No, that is the best ending. That's the best ending. That's such a good ending. That's fantastic. That's my favorite one so far. Are you kidding me? That's really good. That's so funny. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay. Last couple endings. Let's go. All right. So what we've done is we did the Sichuan peppercorns, and then you made the Sichuan peppercorns and the mapo tofu, and right now we're doing the fish head curry thing. So we have done the fridge note, and I think the fridge note will all be the same. We're going to send out a mass email. I need to confront my problems head on in a civil manner. If HR won't help me, then who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard loud and clear. Let's write an email. It'll be a compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I faced this week, using the hamburger method they taught me in high school. Mood. Greeting. Hope this email finds you well. This something or other. Hope this email finds you useful. Lunch thief. This is unprofessional. We are adults. Stop this childish nonsense. I hope a flash bomb lasting an hour stops you in traffic. If I find that this is you, I'm going to log into your computer and delete all your work. Well, that went well. I hit send and await a response. If the perp felt any guilt, they would reply, right? My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Jill. Is something the matter? You're fired. Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course, why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. How are you going to compensate for that? I thought the company didn't compensate for losses. So, did you guys hear from the food thief yet? She ends the call. I noticed that I've been blocked and my work email has been deleted. You think you can fire me without severance pay, Jill Leto? I rip the PC tower from my work desk and run out the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation. Honestly, valid. Yeah, fair. Very fair. That's a very fair reaction to all of that. Like, let's be real. That is the only reaction to that situation. Okay, I'm back here now, and we're just gonna take our lunch at our cubicle because, like, then nobody can steal it. Who cares if, like, you're not keeping it cold and then that's a food health issue? I don't keep my lunches cold. I just toss it in the lunchbox and it's probably fine. Should keep my lunch with me. The closer, the better. Sitting comfortably in my swivel chair, I type away in my Excel sheets. My pink bowl keeps me company so my nerves are relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away. So how's your term end report coming along? Never mind that. Did you see who's Employee of the Month again? Who? The new hire, that French dude. French from abroad? Who knows, but he's been snagging Employee of the Month ever since he started last year. I've been trying for this month, but I lost. Man, give up. You can't beat him. We went on vacation to play the new elf ring last week, remember? Oh, you're right. I finally finish talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. An explosion of spice enters my nostrils. What's that smell? Someone's eating the cubbies again. It'll be like that sometimes. We sympathize with each other silently. It's the first time I've been able to eat a meal during lunch. The tangy aroma wakes me up and stirs my stomach. Growl. I take out my spoon and dig in. Growl. I dig in. Growl. That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure passing by. He's a ruggedly handsome man. He looks down at my bowl, grimacing. You stink. I take that back. He's insufferable. Wait, it doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone else. Why didn't you put it in the fridge? Before I can even swear back, he walks away. Stinky? Rather than my curry, it smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. My nose scrunches up, remembering his sour stench. His smell left such an impression that I couldn't even enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully. That man, that menace, he seems familiar. Can't put my finger on who he reminds me of. Speaking of which, I should spray some air freshener later. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. Fair. Extras? Oh, extras. Oh, there's a gallery. Oh. God, the foods. God, I'm so hungry. I need to also eat lunch. I have not had lunch. There you go. There you go, everybody. I know you're gonna... Here's your man. Here's your man making expressions. There's his man with a steak, I guess. Concept art. Oh, fun. Look at all the things. And then the credits. Here's your credits. Studio Puppy? Dev notes. I worked on this game about eating, but I ironically had no time to eat. I could only do so much. My dog is a demon. 10 out of 10 would eat again. Me. I did nothing, lol. Me, also. Look at the puppy. Oh. But yeah, that was Someone Stole My Lunch. That was fun. I guess I don't like romance games. You learn something new every day. But yeah, that was super fun. All the art in this was fantastic. Oh my god, all the drawings. That food all looks so good. Oh my god. I need to go eat lunch now. But yeah, that was Someone Stole My Lunch. The link will be in the description if you want to play it for yourself. Leave a like, leave a comment telling me what game you want to see me play next, if you have any on your mind, or I can just keep going through itch.io and just finding stuff that seems fun, playing it, trying it out, you know. That's about how I've been doing this. Also subscribe so you don't miss a video from me. I try to put these out every week on like Tuesdays, so subscribe so you don't miss a video and so you keep seeing what I'm playing. But yeah, that's it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Anyways.